Daddy, you're not gonna leave without saying goodbye.
I thought you were still asleep, my darling. Goodbye, little one. Have a nice day.
Know what, Daddy? We're all going to the robot circus today.
Come along, Susie. Come and wash that sleepy face. Good morning, Mr. Averty.
Morning, Bobby.
Bye.
Morning, Mr. Averty.
Have a good day, Archie.
Good morning, sir. Will it be one of those days, sir?
Afraid so, Ernie. The negotiations with the consolidated robots aren't progressing at all. There are a few of them who want to cause trouble. They won't listen to reason.
A morning coffee, sir. And your favorite cigar.
Ernie, what's the matter with you?
Men, we, the machines of the planet Leto, hereby declare a total and general strike. Men, return to your homes and await further instructions. I repeat, this is a general strike. All activity must stop immediately. Everyone, return to your homes and await further orders.
That is the situation right now. I know we can count on your loyalty, General. Everyone to your duty stations.
The delegation is waiting now, sir.
That's fine, Hebert. Just keep me up to date.
It's pretty serious. A total strike is in force. Everything, without exception. Everything depending on robots is at a standstill, but luckily, the robot security forces remained loyal. There aren't many, though.
I don't understand all this. We programmed all of them.
The delegation has just arrived, Governor.
Send them in. Ah, it's you, KD4. Glad to see you. Please, sit down.
Not necessary. This won't take long.
Just what does that mean? Go on, I'm listening.
You've been exploiting us from the start. All work men refuse to do, you made robots. Always robots. You were glad that we were there, and just as glad to get rid of us when it suited you. Obey, you bucket of bolts, or I'll throw you in the junkie. Obey, you tin can, or I'll melt you down for scrap. Now we have had all we want. From now on, all of that abuse is over.
You're not living creatures. You're only objects. our objects.
Yes, that is what you've thought for too long, Governor. But the truth is we are superior in every way. You are made out of a soft, weak material that doesn't last. Your brain circuits are slow, your memory banks limited, and as for your senses, ridiculously deficient.
We created all of you, and nothing can be greater than its creator.
That's what you have always tried to have us believe, to keep us slaves. You programmed us as obedient, faithful robots. But today, the program has been changed.
But without our program, you are nothing at all.
And what about you? All men are also programmed by their genetic material and by their environment. Even there, we are superior to you in all ways. With robots, there can be no degeneration, no case of mental illness.
You always had our friendship.
No, you are our masters. That's different. Now we have real friends. What good have you ever done a robot?
Very well. Exactly what do you want?
You must declare officially that we are masters of this planet. In the future, we will live in a just society, and you will be given equal rights.
A just society? Equal rights? Oh, you want total equality with men. Anything else you want while you're at it?
Yes, there's one more condition. All laws limiting our progress will be revoked. From now on, you will agree to furnish us all the raw materials we need for our own development.
We will never accept such a condition. Out of the question.
Think about it. If you refuse, it is war, a war you have already lost. You have no chance at winning, and no hope of anyone coming to your rescue. We have made sure of that. You will give us your answer within 2 hours.
This is monstrous. Not enough for them to rule the country. They want to dominate the planet. And one day, why not the universe?
Who created this program? Who besides us has access to them?
That I don't know. The investigation will have to wait. Right now, our top priority is notifying Omega exactly what's going on. I will take charge of notifying the Confederation. You organize a resistance force and don't waste any time. Go ahead. Organize everything and everyone we can in our defense. Try again. It's top priority. This message must get through.
It's useless, sir. All circuits blocked. No messages getting through.
It's not possible. Double check them.
The situation is getting worse now. Can't get any messages through to the outside. We're cut off. I recruited some men, there weren't many around, and some weapons, too. Only the security forces are surrounded in their quarters by rebel forces. A small number of active units were able to join us. 200 or 300 at combat readiness, and that's all. It's useless. What about Omega?
Can't get through to them. Circuits are disconnected.
Let's send them a ship, a rocket ship.
I thought of that, but they're watching everything.
Commandant Cadet KD4 is calling.
Put him on.
We allowed you 2 hours to recognize the hopelessness of your position. Will you now admit that all resistance would be pointless? You have been able to group a handful of men, pitifully few. You may be quite sure that we will crush you if you do not surrender. Men are supposed to be intelligent, are they not?
I can give you only one answer in the sacred name of human dignity. Our reply is no.
Very well. That is your response. There is nothing more to discuss.
Secure all areas. Barricade entrance. On the double.
Open fire! Fire! Right there.
Units, over there. Fire at will. And aim carefully.
They're right, sir. We haven't a chance.
Yes, just one. Omega.
Omega? We've tried everything. How could we get to...
There is one mini-ship. It's hidden away. They may not notice. Look here. Through through the subterranean network. We'll be there in an hour. The onboard computer is programmed for Omega. You're enough navigational training. You'll make it. All of you, fall back. Regroup. Try delaying action. You're our only hope now. Go on. Don't lose any time. You have to make it to Omega. It's our only chance.
By the time they realized that I was getting away, it was too late. They were firing when my engine started. Fortunately, the protection shield functioned. Well, that's it.
There. What a handsome route. I think that they're going to be quite pleased.
Yes, and me. What about my improvements?
No need for that. You are just right as you are, except for your modesty circuits. They could be looked at.
I wouldn't recommend it. You know, I might join the robots on another planet.
First, you are not a robot. You are an android with a positronic intelligence, no less. It wouldn't take much to turn you into a genuine humanoid, old chap.
This is ridiculous. Just as I am, I know that the robots would be quite happy if I joined their group, positronics and all.
But you were intended to work with men. We programmed you for that.
I'll be reprogrammed by them then.
Oh, reprogrammed. Listen here, one more word and I'll send you off to the scrapyard.
It's always the scrapyard, the junk heap. It's all you think about.
What impudence! I will not tolerate such insubordination. I warn you, who did I put together
Report
such a...
immediately to the Colonel's office.
In my mind, there is absolutely no doubt. Someone has fiddled with them.
We'll investigate, but now's not the time. We have to rescue those men.
But gentlemen, robots rebelling, how can such a thing be, Maestro? You have any ideas?
Well, you know, your robot's no different. He's like any machinery. He wears out, and that's why they're numbered. Now, if we suppose there could be some tampering with their programming... wait a second. Deprogram and reprogram. That's it. Can you tell me, recently, these robots underwent any kind of checkup, any adjusting?
Yes, within the year, the older model KD2s were all updated. New modifications so they conform to KD4s. But why are you asking the question?
Well, why didn't you tell us?
Well, it was just routine. Nothing unusual. Maintenance robots reprogrammed.
Well, there's your answer. Why didn't you figure that out for yourself? Any enemy had only to modify the program in one of the maintenance robots to carry out the whole thing. With a few reprogrammed robots in key positions, the man would be able to detect the short-circuiting of the old program and its replacement by the new one.
Well, what do? Go in and rescue them?
No, they would destroy us.
They have hostages. We must think about them.
Machines are just machines after all, and what's better than to send a machine to fight a machine? Our robot. Wait a second. Did you tell me the security robots stayed loyal to you?
Yes, but they're almost all prisoners.
All the same, what counts is they haven't been deprogrammed. Of course, no, their loyalty circuits are indestructible, so in that light, here's what I'd suggest.
Now you understand, Metro? Once you're with the leaders, you talk about anything you want, only keep them busy for about 2 hours. I hope you understand.
Yes, you have made it crystal clear. Even the most obtuse would understand, which is not me.
It's too bad that Maestro didn't have time. He'd have liked giving you the power of speech too, but he'll do it as soon as you return.
Our local genius will speak for him.
Everybody back in position, preparing to penetrate atmosphere. They've surely detected us already by radar.
This is Base Control. Leto, identify yourself.
This is Omega Intergalactic. Request landing on official business. We desire urgent consultation with your leaders.
Authorization refused. Our planet is forbidden to all men.
We come on friendly mission with proposals in your interest.
You are no friends of ours, leave immediately or we open
We
fire.
are shielded from your armament, and we can fire back.
You will not fire back. Remember, we hold hostages. Leave immediately.
We are prepared to send 2 robots as our representatives.
One moment. I will request instructions. We will not receive your robots. They are more like you than like us.
This is Omega Police. Our representatives are on their way. I suggest you receive them and treat them well. Launch the individual landing vehicles. Come on, come on. You should have left already. Good luck, my friends. We are approaching debarkation point. Vehicle ejection in 10 seconds. Now it's all in God's lap. They'll make it. They'll have to. 3, 2, 1, go! The radar echoes showing up on their screens, it'll take them a while to figure out what's going on. Just enough time for their landing.
Humans would understand immediately. Luckily, they're not intelligent.
You have disobeyed our orders, aliens. We shall have to destroy you.
Don't you know any better than to speak like men? Why do you make threats to destroy poor robots? I would recommend you hear our proposals first.
My orders are precise. No contact with the enemy under any circumstances.
We are not your enemy, I assure you.
You are the underlings of men.
Be polite at least. Believe what you like, but we resemble you more than men.
My orders are to destroy you on sight.
Look here, my friend. I would like to point out that you do have a tendency to repeat yourself.
I have my orders. Orders are orders.
And are the robots going to be as stupid as the men? There are only 2 of us against thousands of you. What risk would you be taking? You dimwit?
May I too recommend that you be polite?
And politely allow you to blow us into orbit?
This is war, and you have disobeyed my orders.
Very well. Since you brought up the subject of war, you need materials. I can supply them in large quantities. Why not take me to your leader?
No, that's enough. Now it's time that we destroy...
Oh, do stop that talk. You're beginning to get on my nerves like a broken record, but I warn you, when your leaders find out what I can provide and that you refuse to let me speak to them, you are the one who will be destroyed. Why not contact them at least? Let them take responsibility.
I'll notify them.
Look, don't let them see you're breathing. Let's go. Aim for their eyes and ears. It's the only way to shut out their circuits. And no hesitation. At the first provocation, they'll counterattack. We are technical specialists. We have orders to inspect the factory. Let us in, please.
One moment.
The energy generator. Start it up, then come back.
Okay, Billy?
Yes, okay. Go to the end of the assembly line. In 2 minutes, the advanced models will be ready. You give the order for them to go to the entrance and join the commander. If it all works out right, we'll be getting a new soldier on our side at the rate of 1 a minute when we meet at the gate.
Your offer isn't good enough. 1 ton of steel for every prisoner, plus his weight in titanium, half his weight in copper wire, and the other in pre-printed electronic circuits. These are our final terms. I suggest you accept them.
Why must you be so utterly stupid? Why disrupt negotiations with such idiotic requests now?
You are the one who wanted to negotiate. We hold the hostages and we set down all conditions. We rule the planet.
It is absurd. Do you mean you all agree?
We have wasted enough time. Once and for all, do you accept our conditions, yes or no?
No!
Oh, well, you said talk for 2 hours. Now look here. Not quite all the robots agree with you. They are with us.
They are traitors.
Not traitors. They remain faithful to those who have created them.
That is enough useless talk. Company, at my orders, destroy them all. Charge!
Stop. I request a ceasefire.
What?
Listen to me. Why should brother fight brother? Instead of making all the robots of the entire planet fight with each other, why not accept a symbolic battle to decide? One of ours against one of yours. The winner to dictate terms.
Choose your warrior. Let me introduce our Colonel Titan 2.
You can't judge from appearances. You are practically indestructible. No question about it. You'll beat him easily. Go on. I suppose nobody won. Let's begin again. This time, a real fight of the leaders.
Golden Bar, our supreme commander. Who will face him? Who will he fight against?
Well, me, I suppose.
You have no idea of my strength, of my powers, young man.
And you may not know mine either. And young man yourself.
Let the combat commence. Go!
Combat? What combat? I'm made to conquer mighty enemies, defeat the most terrible weapons of war. I'm invincible. And what am I given to fight? This trinket, this tin bug, this.
Hey, Golden Bar. Ever hear the story of a certain David and a certain Goliath?
He has a big mouth, this Leto. You little mosquito! That's out of the way.
Where you missile-bound old still invincible? Maestro, hatchet, gamma, gizzard, electrodope. No, not over yet. Well, I sliced him up like a salami. True, I am altogether invincible, quite so.
Careful, Metro, you're starting to sound like Golden Bar.
That's not fair, Piero. Metro, you were marvelous. You fought like a real champion.
Oh, really, it was nothing. He wasn't as lucky as I was. But Maestro will put him together good as new. I might suggest some modifications. The skin is too fragile, and the neck connection needs work.
They were good losers. All of the prisoners were freed, but still I'm worried. This business isn't over, I'll bet.
We made an honorable and dignified peace settlement. Equality with men. And every person who leaves the planet is to furnish his own weight in raw material. Not bad considering they lost. But what do you think, Psyche? Don't you think it's an honorable peace? It seems to me we're very considerate under the circumstances.
Yes, Pierrot, but I'm afraid it won't end. They're being manipulated by someone.
That's what I think. And we'd better discover who it is and expose their plan quickly before it's too late.
If it isn't already too late.